Yo, Shalom Israel. First, I want to start by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, bahasham, raka, quadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of JMS Great Millstone. Want me sharpen my iron in this truth, and shalom to you hopeful like brothers out there. My name is Yeshaya. I'm doing a video on the path that we walk in this truth. Let me start with, we'll go with Psalms in 119 and 105, and it says, "None, thy words is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path," right? So that's a pretty simple one. The Lord brought us out of that gross darkness pursuant to Isaiah 60 and 2 and broke the seal and allowed us to understand these scriptures. And not only understand these scriptures, but understand it with the oil, as it says in Matthew, the 5 wise versions of 5 unwise. You know, you've been bestowed with a deeper understanding of these scriptures, man. But Proverbs 4 and 18, "But the path of the just is the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfection, unto the perfect day," right? So we've been given a way to see through this path that we're walking on. And let me get a Second Ezra's, the 7th chapter. I want to quick hit this one because I love this topic, but it's not too much thing to say on it. But hey, let's get it. Let me start just at the top. "And when I had made the end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me an angel which had been sent from the night before. And he said unto me, Esdras, hear the words which I come tell you, and spake unto my power. Then said unto me, the sea is set in a wide place that might be deep and great. But in case the entrance was narrow like a river, who can go to the sea to look upon it and rule it? If he went through the narrow, he cannot come unto the broad. There's also a thing, a city is builded, and is set a board full, and is full of all things, and the entrance is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like there is a fire on the right hand, and on the left hand a deep water, and are on the only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that only one man could walk at once." Right? So we know that the path that we walk to get to the broad, you know, we're going through the narrow, we're getting to the broad, to the kingdom, is going to be this type of path, you know, but the Lord gives us light to see through it, to know what our next step is. And ultimately, you know, a man's goings are of the Lord, but the Lord gives us plenty of tools in the flesh, to, you know, to prove ourselves. You know, study to show thyself approved. You got fasting, you got prayer, supplication. You know, we have tools that we're able to use to operate, man. And the Lord has given us the light to see furthermore, right? Let me get I think it's Peter's, but I think I can get it through. Second. No, bear with me here, Salak. There it is. 2 Peter 2 and 20, and it says, "For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of bahasham, yahawashi, Mashiach, they are again entangled therein and overcome the latter end, which is worse than before. For it is better for them to not have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it, to turn to the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb, the dog is turned to his vomit again, and so they have washed their wallowing mire," right? So this is what happens when you fall off the one of these sides of this path that the Lord has us walking in, man. So at the end of the day, you know, many are called, few are chosen, man. So many are called, few are chosen. And this path that we walk is a very narrow path, a very dangerous path. But the Lord has given us the light to be able to walk justly through it all, right? And let me get this one bookmark that I got. And it says Psalms 37 and 23. It says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord Yahawah, and he delighteth in his way," right? Because we know a man's goings are the Lord. And you know the things are predestined. And we know that certain people have a certain position in the body that they play, man. And that's the beauty of it all, man. As the Lord's servants, as the Lord's, you know, elect people, as the Lord's, you know, possession, you know, as the scriptures say, you know, we've been basically brought out of bondage of sin and into the bondage of yahawashi. And now we walk according to that. You know, if you live, you shall live by the Lord. And if you shall die, you should die by the Lord. And we become true, you know, wholehearted workers of the Lord, and no longer workers of iniquity in this path that we walk. But I pray that this lesson was edifying. And I want to end off with all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, raka, quadash. And shalom to y'all brothers, man.